Hey guys, Everything NFL here, and today I am back with a brand new video going over will the Buffalo Bills be contenders in 2020. So no messing about, let's get right into it. And actually, for a matter of fact, before we get into it, I want to thank you guys so much for the support I've got on some of my videos recently. My Arizona Cardinals video recently just eclipsed 315 views. Fantastic. I cannot thank you guys enough. And obviously, before we get into it, make sure to go down and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. So now, let's get into it. After a great 10-6 season in 2019 where the Buffalo Bills challenged for the AFC East title all the way until the end, but do they have it in them to win the division in 2020 and end a huge drought of not winning the division? That's what we'll be going over into today's video. The offense runs through third-year Wyoming product Josh Allen, who had a great 2019 season, guiding the Bills to a wild-card appearance where they unfortunately fell 22-19 to the Houston Texans in overtime. Allen has ridiculous arm strength but struggles with accuracy and timing occasionally, which he will undoubtedly improve on as he gets more experience in the National Football League. In 2019, he accumulated 3,089 passing yards, 20 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. Good stats but Allen excelled with his legs in 2019. He was fantastic on the ground. He showed a whole other side to his game that we hadn't seen before. He accumulated 510 rushing yards with 9 touchdowns on the ground. Fantastic. It's amazing for Allen, who has a running ability, his running ability will more than likely be factored more into the offense in 2020 than we think. So look forward to that if you're a Bills fan, because Josh Allen, I've said it before and I'll say it again, I think he's still extremely underrated. I still think he's probably in my top 10, top 15 quarterbacks in the NFL, and people don't agree with me on that, but there you go, what can I do? But at running back, the Buffalo Bills have a young talent in Florida Atlantic product Devin Singletary, who had a rookie year on the ground. He had 775 rushing yards and 2 scores, and 194 receiving yards and 2 scores as well, which played a big part in Buffalo's playoff run. He will undoubtedly improve and play amazing in year 2. That was also complemented by veteran Frank Gore, and I think it was TJ Yeldon was also on the Buffalo team. So yeah, but Devin Singletary will undoubtedly improve and turn into a way better player come 2020. And at wide receiver, the Bills, this is one of the biggest moves of the offseason, one of the most talked about, and I was going to do a video on this, but I changed my mind, so I just worked with it as it went on. At wide out, the Bills added a top 10 wide receiver, in my opinion, in Viking superstar Stephon Diggs in a blockbuster trade which sent Minnesota a first-round pick, a fifth-round pick, and a sixth-round pick, and Buffalo received Stephon Diggs and a seventh. This gives Josh Allen a true number 1 receiver to work with and a reliable pass catcher that will help Allen greatly and improve him as well greatly. In 2019, Diggs compiled 63 receptions for 1,130 receiving yards and 6 touchdowns. He became frustrated with the offense not involving him as much. It was more so trying to get the ball to Adam Thielen, and Dalvin Cook also played a massive part in the Minnesota offense of 2019 that made the divisional round before eventually falling to the San Francisco 49ers. So I think he'll be fantastic as a true number 1 in the Bills' offense. He's going to get a majority of the throws, and I think playing on the boundary as well, playing out wide with Josh Allen slinging balls up the field, this could be a match made in heaven for Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen. You could be looking at one of the best quarterback and wide receiver duos in the National Football League within the next year or two. So be careful and watch out for that. The team also has veteran wideout John Brown. John Brown has 72 receptions for 1,060 yards and 6 touchdowns. Insane season for John Brown. They also have one of the NFL's top slot receivers in Cole Beasley, who had 67 receptions for 778 yards and also 6 scores. Also at tight end, the Bills have a good duo in Dawson Knox, who flashed quite a lot of brilliance during the odd here and there last season. He had, I can't remember who he was playing, but it was an insane run where he overdid like three people on the other team and got forward and almost scored a touchdown. But that was insane. And Tyler Kroft is also great. But that duo at tight end is fantastic for Josh Allen. He's got 2 really reliable receivers to get the ball in his hands. And now moving on to the defence. The Bills have a fantastic duo at safety, an extremely underrated superstar, Micah Hyde, who in my opinion is one of the best safeties in the league, but he's still underrated, and a great strong safety in Jordan Poyer that make a fantastic set of safeties, and Jordan Poyer is also pretty underrated. The Bills are just an underrated team in general, but Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde is arguably one of the best safety duos in the National Football League. And at cornerback, the Buffalo Bills have, in my opinion, the second best cornerback in the NFL in Tre'Davious White. He had a fantastic year last year. He compiled 48 tackles, a sack, and 6 interceptions. Amazing stats for the All-Pro corner. He made first-team All-Pro and I think he was in the running for Defensive Player of the Year, which went to Stephon Gilmore, who's the best cornerback in the NFL, in my opinion. But yeah, now let's move on to linebacker. A linebacker, the Bills have young star Tremaine Edmonds, who will be a top linebacker for years to come, I am certain. And they also have extremely underrated 4-3 linebacker Matt Milano, who had a great year last year and will be fantastic on this defense. Matt Milano with Tremaine Edmonds and Voshan Joseph, because Maurice Alexander is gone now, or whatever I can't remember his name, but he's gone now. I think he's retired. So it's all on Matt Milano, Tremaine Edmonds, and I think Voshan Joseph was a rookie last year, going into his second year. He might be asked to play a big role in 2020. And going on to finally the defensive line, a strong defensive line including Ed Oliver, who was selected 9th overall last year, with Mario Addison, who's a veteran who can get it done, and also second round pick this year, AJ Epineza, who will surely cause some damage on the defensive line, which was quietly the top passing defense in the NFL in 2019. I bet quite a lot of you guys didn't know that one. So yeah, that's it guys. I'll be back tomorrow, probably with a video on the Washington Redskins, so look forward to that. And yeah, that's it guys, so don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. All the support on the channel has been amazing recently. I hope you guys can keep it up by liking and subscribing. So yeah, that's it, and I'll be back tomorrow. See you later guys.